How to identify and analyze hazard. Identify the hazards of each step. For each hazard, ask what can go wrong? What are the consequences? How could it arise? How to control hazard. The order of precedence and effectiveness of hazard control is the following: engineering controls, administrative controls, personal protective equipment. What are the various physical hazards? Physical hazards include mechanical, electrical, heat, sound, and radiation hazards that may occur in physics laboratory activities as well as variety of other science activities. His category includes the hazards from working in confined spaces, being hit by flying objects, caught in explosions, hurt by collapsing machinery, falling from heights and tripping on obstacles. Hazards in each of these categories have the potential to cause injuries or, in some extreme cases, even death. But by taking general precautions such as causing appropriate protective equipment, such as using appropriate protective equipment and emphasizing routine safety, physical hazards can be easily minimized. What are the chemical hazards? Chemicals can affect skin by contact. Chemicals can also enter our body either through inhabitation or digestive system of if air is contaminated with chemicals, vapor, mist or dust. The accumulation of chemicals in or on our body will cause acute immediate effect or chronic long-term effect. What are biohazards? Biohazards refer to biological substances that pose harm to the health of living organisms. Sources of biological hazards may include insects, bacteria, fungi, plants, worms, animals, and viruses. These sources can cause a variety of health effects ranging from skin irritation and allergies to infections, cancer, and so on. What are ergonomic hazards? Ergonomic hazards refer to workplace conditions that pose the risk of injury to the musculoskeletal system of the worker. These injuries can be caused by performing repetitive and forceful movements and awkward portions that arise from improper work methods and improperly designed workstations, tools, and equipment. What are mechanical hazards? Mechanical hazards are those associated with power-driven machines, whether automated or manually operated. In an industry, people interact with machines that are designed to drill, cut, shear, punch, etc. Categorize the common mechanical hazards. Mechanical hazard motions: 1. Rotating, 2. Reciprocating, 3. Transverse. Mechanical hazard actions: 1. Cutting, 2. Shearing, 3. Blending, 4. Punching, 5. Breaking. How to safeguard from mechanical hazards. The National Safety Council (NSC) defines safeguarding as follows. Machine safeguarding is to minimize the risk of accidents of machine operator contact. The contact can be either A direct contact with moving part, contact with chips, chemical and hot metal splashes caused by the direct result of a machine malfunction. What is a pressure vessel? A pressure vessel is considered as any closed vessel that is capable of storing a pressurized fluid, either internal or external pressure, regardless of their shape and dimensions. They are usually made from carbon or stainless steel and assembled by welding. Classify the types of pressure vessels according to use. Storage pressure vessels, process pressure vessels according to shape, cylindrical pressure vessels, spherical pressure vessels. What are the operating requirements for a pressure vessel? Operating pressure as well as the normal steady operating pressure. The maximum maintained pressure needs to be defined. Regulations or standards will define how this maximum pressure is translated into vessel design pressure. Fluid conditions. Maximum and minimum fluid temperatures will need to be specified and translated into metal design temperatures. Fluid physical and chemical properties will influence material choice, and specific gravity will affect support design. External loads. Loads to be considered include wind, snow, and local loads such as piping, reactions, and dead weight of equipment supported from the vessel. Transient conditions. Some vessels may require an assessment of cyclic loads resulting from operational pressure, temperature, structural, and acoustic vibrating loading. Define electric hazard. An electric hazard can be defined as a serious workplace hazard that exposes workers to electrical injuries. List of the various electrical injuries: direct injury, electrocution or death due to electrical shock, burns, indirect injury, false fires. What are the common electrical hazards? Improper grounding, exposed electrical parts, inadequate wiring, damaged installation, overlooked circuits, damaged tools, equipment, wet conditions. What is meant by burn? A burn is the most common shock related injury. Burns from electricity are one of the three types: electrical, arc, flash, thermal contact. What is meant by electric shock? Shock results when the body becomes part of electrical circuit. Electric shock is sudden stimulation of body nervous system by an electric current which can cause pain, injury or death. Electric shock is defined as a reflex response to the passage of electric current through the body. What is an electric fire? Occurs. Most electrical fires result from problems with faulty electrical outlets, old wiring, problems with cords such as extension and appliance cords, plugs, receptacles and switches. receptacles, and switches. How to reduce electrical hazards. Inspection and testing. Use correct tools and equipment. Reduce voltage. Installation of emergency controls. Residual current device. RCD. Define incident rate. Incident rates are an indication of how many incidents have occurred or how severe they were. They are measurements only of past performance or lagging indications. The most common rate used in recordable incident rate. This is commonly called either the total case incident rate or just the incident rate. What is safety color code? Red. Fire protection equipment, danger, high risk of injury or death. Orange, moderate risk of injury, guarding devices. Yellow, caution statements, minor risk of injury. Green, safety equipment or information. Blue, no immediate hazard. White, poison or toxic.